guys, Metal Breakdown here. So we had three insanely huge albums that were released yesterday. There was Reverence by Parkway Drive, Ihsahn by Dimmu Borgir, and Hammer by Ihsahn. So they were both insane. I'll really try to do an album review for all three of them. I'm starting with Hammer by Ihsahn, an album I was really looking forward, the follow-up to Artist that was released in April 2016, so a bit more over than 2 years ago. So we did not have to wait that long, but still, it's such a pleasure to have a brand new album by Ihsahn. So yeah, let's talk about it. In this video I'll talk mainly about my top 5, but I'll also talk about the album in general, so we'll see. And also, before I start, I don't know all of his album. I only know Artist, and I know a few songs from the other album, but sorry, I don't know them in their entirety, so I might compare it way more with Artist than his previous album. So let's fucking do this, guys, for my album review of Hammer by Ihsahn. The first question that I will ask, and I will answer the question, but you guys can also answer it in the comment section. That would be great. So the question is this album better than Artist? It's up to you guys, but in my opinion it is. Artist was really fucking strong, don't get me wrong. I did not listen to it when it was released in 2016, I only discovered it last year, but it could have been in my top 10 of the best album of 2016 if I would have known it back then. And with Mass Darkness featuring Matt Heafy from Trivia, yeah, how can it get better than this, right? So it was a really strong album, but now with Hammer, it's even stronger, I would say. Only 9 songs on it, but I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I think that there will be some bonus tracks, so I cannot wait to listen to that. But with the 9 songs that we have, it's absolutely insane from start to finish. You join a journey, and yeah, it's absolutely insane. I was blown away by this album, and I'm still not sure if I prefer this album or the new album by Parkway Drive, Reverence. Maybe this one so far, to be honest. So it might be my favorite album this year so far. So yeah, and there were so many great albums released so far, so it's definitely not a small thing to say. Before I start with my top 5, I will go with some honorable mention, and I have to mention all the songs on this album that are not on my top 5, and I'm not even kidding, it's that great. The album is probably like a 9 or 9.5 on 10, definitely almost perfect album. So yeah, all the songs on it are great. Summer, I think it's pronounced that way, it's a soft one, but vocals are so fucking beautiful. Where You Are Lost and I Belong and in Rites of Passage are so fucking good, but they were not as good as the ones on my top 5. So let's jump right away in my top 5. In the 5th position, I went with Twin Black Angels. At first, Marble Soul was taking this 5th spot, but Twin Black Angels is just too beautiful to be left out. I'm usually not that big a fan of the slower songs like this one, but when it's well done like this, it's as good as like a crushing heavy song, I would say. I love all the experimental stuff in that one. It makes it sounds unique and so likable. There was also that unclean vocals part near the end of the song, just before the last chorus, and it's simply astonishing. So really great work with Twin Black Angels. In the 4th position, I went with Lend Me the Eyes of Millennia. This one is a bit weird with some really special part, but it's good because I think it really set the tone for the whole album, and it's probably the song that describes it the best. So while listening to this song, you kind of know what you will get throughout the entire album. Of course, there is some part that will surprise you, but it's really a song that describes Ihsahn really good in my opinion. There is also some really heavy parts in that song that remind me a bit of Emperor, because yeah, if you don't know, well, you probably know if you're watching that review, but Ihsahn was the singer of Emperor. He still is, because they're still doing show, and I'll see Emperor this summer. I cannot wait. It will be absolutely insane. I think it's their like only show in North America this year, so I'm so lucky. And this song, and for this song, Lend Me the Eye of Millennia, could have been on the Anthem album by Emperor. It's really sounding similar, still sounding like his solo stuff, but more Emperor-ish than his other stuff, I would say. So great choice for the first song, since you know right away you won't be able to stop listening to this until the end of the album. Now in the top 3 in third position, I went with the first single, Arcana Imperi. I was already convinced that Ihsahn would be a masterpiece when I heard that. I still haven't talked about it on this channel, so this review is a good place to start, because yeah, I did not do a review or a reaction of it when it was released, unfortunately. There is a perfect balance of unclean and clean vocals in that one, and it fits together perfectly. The chorus are so catchy and so beautiful, but the thing that stood out the most for me in that one is really the cool solo. It could have been a bit longer, but at the same time it doesn't feel too short neither, and they kept on with the dark vibe that they already set in this song. Now in the second place, I went with a One Less Enemy. I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that this is definitely the heaviest and darkest track on the album, and definitely the most black metal sounding song on Ihsahn. Even more than Lend Me the Eyes of Millennia, that was really fucking heavy and black metal. I love the fact that it takes almost 2 minutes and a half to reach the first chorus. It really let the vocals in the verse sound more evil, and they let the time to do this black metal riff to truly grow on you even more. Even on the first listen, I was already, oh my god, this fucking riff is insane. It was already all over my head, and yeah, I already cannot wait to revisit that song, so that's how good it is. And my favorite track on this new album by Ihsahn, I went with Wake, the last track on the album. This one sounds so black metal as well, maybe not as much as One Less Enemy, but for me it's a perfect combination of everything they tried to do on this album. The chorus is without a doubt the best of the album for some unknown reasons. It sounds so comforting. It's weird to say, but that's really how I feel when I listen to it. The solo is definitely my favorite on the entire album and of the entire year so far. It's that good, and with this melodic part that follows it, it's like the greatest thing ever. It really takes you into another world. I don't know how to explain it, but when I listen to that, all my attention is directly into the song, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. So this is what I think of this brand new album by Ihsahn. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you have heard the record, let me know what you think in the comment section. But for me, I'm so blown away by it, and I still need to listen to it 100 times, and I will never have enough of it. So this is what I think. If you're new here, you love what I do on my channel, make sure to subscribe. That would help me do more black metal album review, because I need to do more for sure. I'm not doing enough black metal here, and it needs to take a bigger place in this channel, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.